am Sumit. I am the CEO and founder of Jarvis. So what we have built at Jarvis is basically it's a market intelligence and a data analytics platform on the equity markets. And what we do is basically we conduct equity research across 12,000 stocks across 6 global exchanges, and we have kind of digitized the entire research as a process. So I'll take you through what the product is in depth as we move ahead. So we have spent about 8 years building this product. So there are about 33 different neural network models that works at the back end, which processes nearly 300 million data points in real time, and it can replicate hundreds of human brains working together at the same time for creating market research. So talking about it from a journey perspective, so we started building this in 2016. As I mentioned, it has been 8 years. Our accuracies have moved on from a 28% to a 78%. From a product perspective, we were a single product company until 2022, but today as we speak, we are a 21 different product based company today. In terms of the markets also, beyond India, we also look at US exchanges, we look at the Australian exchange and the Saudi Arabian exchange. If you look at the problem that we are targeting on is, if you look at research as the overall concept, I would say there are different ways that people look at it. So from a retail consumer's perspective, they find it really difficult to identify the stocks that they want to buy, and they really don't understand the exact time when they should book profits or minimize their losses. So that's the retail side of the problem, the B2C side of the problem. Talking about the institutions, if you look at the broking as a segment, broking, wealth management and bank, now these are consumers who have got a lot of retail customers with them, but they really don't have a product to offer to these customers. Now, even if they have to develop products, and then they need a very large investment team who would constantly generate research reports and everything, and that is being disseminated to their customers. So this is where we come in, wherein we provide them products which are completely autonomous in nature. There is no human intervention in anything, and it's all automated in terms of products and solutions and everything. Talking about the research institutions as well as the asset management companies, now there's a lot of limitations in terms of how much an analyst is able to cover from a stocks research perspective. I believe any analyst is able to only cover about 15 to 18 stocks at max for the entire year, and any investment team who has even a 20-25 member team is not able to do more than 200 or 250 stocks. That poses a very big challenge in the overall market, because just between NSE there are roughly about 2,300 stocks. So everybody practically loses out on majority of the stocks, which is completely uncovered. That's where the AI comes into the picture, wherein we cover all of these aspects for the research teams and provide them real-time insights, be it coverage reports, be it research reports or verdicts. Talking about the wealth tech as an ecosystem, now most of these players would have some bit of product either on the mutual fund side or any other fixed income or any other aspect, but typically they don't have an analytics-based equity product. That's where again we come into picture. Looking at the quantum of data that we consume. So as I mentioned, we look at 300 million data points. So that covers the entire qualitative aspects, quantitative aspects. We not only look at fundamentals and time series data of the last 18 years, but we also look at a lot of qualitative information in terms of changes in regulations, compliance, any news events, articles on a real-time basis, quarterly transcripts and everything. We consume all of this information on a real-time basis within the system, and is being processed using, as I mentioned, 33 different neural network engines. And if I consolidate all the reports and results of these machines, what I get is a very nice prediction of the overall stocks or the markets or the industry or specific to sectors, how everything is going to move. And this actually helps us build a lot of product services for our customers. So as a business case, our business is divided into two parts. One would be the B2C side of the business. Obviously, when we have got product manufacturing capabilities, we would have done it for ourselves for the first. So we have got our mobile app by the name Jarvis Invest. So there are 3 products published there. One is a portfolio management product, second is a portfolio protection product, and third one is a a daily recommendation kind of a product for people who would want to be on the markets every single day. Beyond these 3 retail products, we have got a bunch of institution product for institution customers. So as I mentioned, if it's a bank, brokerage house or a wealth management company, we can build products and provide it to them completely white labeled. We can even do deep integrated solutions onto their mobile app or their web ecosystems. There are about 7-8 different products that can be integrated with with the likes of them. Beyond the brokers and the wealth management companies, if we talk about the research institutions, fund management companies, insurance companies, treasury, now this is where the power of the research that we do comes into picture, wherein under 3 minutes for any given stock, we can process the fundamental analysis, we can provide a verdict for the quarter, we can also print a research report, we can print a coverage report. We have got our own in-house LLMs using which we practically publish all of these reports in no time. This model can also be extended towards asset management companies for completely autonomously managing the entire asset management business. So be it identifying the quantum of funds that needs to be invested, the objective of the fund, the entire market research, identification of the set of stocks, creating a portfolio, allocating in specific method, investing into the market, and then there is an early warning system and a risk management system that is built in, which ensures that the portfolio is well managed, timely rebalancing, timely exits for particular stocks, timely entry for new stocks, everything. And also the last, I would say the use case would be where we work with the media houses, wherein the entire analytics that you hear about an anchor or a host talking about on the news channel for a particular stock is practically powered by us, wherein we provide the entire information on a real-time basis of what's going on with a particular stock at the back end. And so my one system can practically do the job of what 100 analysts in any of these institutions would do. Talking about a future, we would say that on the asset management side, we already manage about $1 billion US in the overall market, and we intend to manage about $5 billion by end of the next year, and maybe about $50 billion by end of the next 3 years. So that's the objective that we are carrying on, and obviously when we are there in the global markets, we will be managing in multiple exchanges, multiple markets, and along with the asset management companies, we will also be addressing to the other peripheral companies. So that's all on the product, Jarvis. Thank you so much.